Hey everyone, so I am back with, why am I hugging myself? Like, hi. So I am back with another video, and it is not a vlog. I decided to do a sit down one because it's been a few minutes since I did my last one. And I've been giving you guys a lot of vlogs lately, which I know you absolutely love. However, I just don't have a lot going on right now. I'm working a lot, so there's nothing to really vlog or like document. But don't you worry, because obviously vlogs will always happen. I will never ever stop them. Trust me, I know you guys love them. But I was looking through just my channel trying to get like inspired into what I wanted to do next. And I realized the last video, which was like this one, is a current favorites video. The last time I did one was like 6 months ago. So I do have some new favorites. A lot of my routine has stayed the same, mainly makeup. Everything from that last video is still completely accurate and true. I am still absolutely loving everything, but there are new products and like books and music that has changed a little bit, and I wanted to share those with you. So that is what is going to be today. If you want to see my current favorites, then just keep on watching. Okay, so in no like particular order, I know last time I kind of did an order of like my routine. I'm just gonna grab products and go. The first one I want to talk about is a scent, and this one, if it's gonna be cool and autofocus, is called Hidden Love, and it is from Carrie, like Aeropostale, like the store, and it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. This is a scent that is like so random, but my sister had it, God, when she lived in Jersey, like when I was a freshman at FIT, so in like 2013, and she had it, and I like loved the scent of it at her apartment. I was like, this is amazing. And it's so random, comes like Carrie, it's like their lingerie or their like underwear line, but they have this scent and it smells so delicious, so I got it soon after that, and I've just been on the same bottle since then. And then I ran out eventually, and she got me this for my birthday this year, so I have a new one of this, which I love. It's very florally and really sweet, so it's not like a sweet like candy sweet, it's very floral sweet. So it doesn't smell like sugar or anything, it's just very like florally. So if you like those scents, then I would recommend checking those out. I guess we'll go in the scent theme. Next up is some candles, and this is all stuff that we actually are sharing in the apartment. Julia and Caitlin both bought these when they were out last week, but we like kind of share them in like the communal area. But I just think they smell so good, and obviously they're from Bath & Body Works. The first one is called Endless Weekend, and it smells so good. Again, it's a very florally scent, but not like overpowering. It says a blend of fresh summer mandarin, sun-kissed magnolia, and blue coconut water that evokes days of sunshine and happiness you wish would never end. That's so cheesy, but it says it's mandarin, magnolia, and blue coconut water. So it's very, very fresh. It just smells so good. And then the next one is called Mahogany Coconut. So there is a scent that's really famous called Mahogany Teakwood at Bath & Body Works, and that is like a very like manly, musty, like darker scent, and we love that one. Julia and I had that as like a wall plug-in in our dorm at FIT, and you would walk into the door and it literally would smell like a guy was just there. So we were really into James Bay, like just getting into James Bay at that time, and we literally like called the scent James, as if James was just like hanging out in our apartment. So every day we would come in and we'd be like, hey James, like you're smelling good. We are such assholes and we know it. It's just things that we do. And yeah, so we love James Mahogany Teakwood, and this one is basically like a daytime version of that. That's like a really strong like night smell. And this one has coconut in it, which I don't particularly like love the smell of pure coconut, but like in candles like this one and in this, when it's like a hint of it and it's kind of like intertwined into another like heavy scent, I like it. So this one is a sophisticated blend of rare mahogany and creamy coconut milk layered over soft sandalwood. I don't know who makes these titles and descriptions, but it's amazing. I want that job. Another product I've been really loving, which is like random, it's a clarifying lotion, basically like a toner. And this one is from Lancome, and it is like a long fancy schmancy name, but I again really like the feel of a toner. This one actually is a really hydrating one, which I love and I feel like is very refreshing and very different. Again, I'm a big scent person, and this just smells sort of manly, but like a very clean guy. Like a guy that just came out of the shower and you're like, yes. I don't know. It just smells really nice. It's very, very refreshing on the face, especially if you're coming out of like a hot, like steamed shower. You put this on and I just feel like it doesn't sting. It tightens up my pores in like the best way. I don't know. I just feel really good when I'm putting it on. So kind of regardless if it's actually doing the purpose of what it says it's doing, I almost just like it because it just feels nice on my skin. And that's totally okay if you do that with products. Don't ever make yourself feel bad that you're just doing something because it like feels good on your skin, even though it might not work. Like, you know? Another Kiehl's product I am liking, which is very new to me in my routine, like ever. I never ever use eye creams. I just never have. I don't really have dark circles under my eyes or bags. I've never had that. I don't know why. Don't hate me. That's all I can say. However, again, I really just like the way this feels under my eye. I do notice it brightens my under eye area. It just kind of gives you more life, which I really like. And this is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment. It's like an avocado eye treatment. It's just very, very soothing. It's very thick. I like the way it feels under my eyes. I like the way my makeup goes on under it. It doesn't crease, but it's very, very thick and you do not need a lot of it. I will have this probably until I'm like mid-50s and going through like a crisis and then actually needing this shit, but whatever. Yeah, so I like that stuff a lot. Okay, going on to this new makeup product. This is the Anastasia Brows. I've wanted this product for like years and years. It was one of those things that I've heard about like when I was watching YouTube channels, not even like on it. And I always heard people talking about this and I was like, I want it, but it's $28 and like I never had the money for it. And one day I was just like, F it, I'm gonna get it. And it's changed my life. I am not a huge brow person, but I do my brows every day because it's just part of my routine and I look weird without it. But it's not something that like, I'm not like an all brow girl. Like I don't like, my brows are not my thing. It's just not. I have never ever, I've used eyeshadows. Like I typically will use an eyeshadow, or I've gotten like cheap like NYX eye pencils or like Ulta brand ones. I've never spent money on something expensive. I got medium brown and it is a perfect match for my eyebrows and like the match to my hair. And it just has like the product on one end and then like the spoolie on the other. So it's phenomenal. It's worth every penny. I really, really do believe that. And feel like it's amazing. Next up is a curling iron that I want to talk about. I get questions on how I do my hair, how I curl it, what curling iron do I use, all the time, and that is going to be a video that I'm gonna do soon. I have no excuse for not doing it because it's not that hard to film. I just flat out don't want to do it. Just so I know it's wanted, let me know in the comments below if you do want to see that, because I don't want to do it if no one does want to see it. So I will tell you that this is the curling iron that I use most days. I do have 3 different ones that I use. This is what I use today. I know I have a dark shirt on, so the contrast is kind of hard to probably see, but I am using the Beach Waver S1. This is what they used at the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and this was actually gifted to me from Tess because she got one when she went there backstage. When she won the Sexiest Social Star, she went to the Victoria's Secret fashion show. They gave her one of these, and I did think it was cool because she did tell me that she for sure saw them using these on the models. Like, this is what they used to get those curls. She's like, it's real, that's what they used. So awesome. It was cool. I like it. I use it every day. All right, and then getting into kind of fashion, I guess. I do want to talk about some shoes that I've been loving. First being these, oh my god, they're kind of dirty. Sorry. These are slip-on shoes, and they are from Joie. Oh my god, they're so dirty. They are from the brand Joie. These were a birthday present from me from Julia, and they might be one of my favorite shoes like that I've ever had. They're so dirty because I wear them absolutely every day. I work in retail and we can't wear shoes like this, but I usually have like flats on at work or like heels or booties, so the commute is just something that I'm not gonna do in those shoes. I don't want to, like, I'm on my feet all day, so I wear these every day to and from work. My commute, as you guys know, I live in New York, so I am on the subway and my commute is long. My commute is about 40 minutes to 45 minutes every day, so walking from the train, walking to work, I like to wear these. So I wear these every day. They are so stinking comfortable. I've always wanted a slip-on. I am obsessed. I hope she knows how much I love them. I wear them every single day. The next shoe is a new purchase that I did when I was back home. Just recently I went back home for a long weekend. I went to Target and I miss Target and I love Target, and I hate that the Target here is, first of all, it's a shit Target. It has the worst stuff. It just does not have a good selection. Secondly, it takes a long time to get there. You have to take like 2 trains and like a bus or something, and I'm just like not down for that. So I went to the Target when I was home and I got these. They're so cute. They were $17, first of all. They're like this mule kind of shoe with like backless, but like this little, I don't even know. They're so cute. I wear them to work and I've gotten an insane amount of compliments. They look way more expensive than they are, or than they were. And they're not terribly uncomfortable, so it's a win-win, you know? I'm like loving it. So next up, and finally, I want to leave you guys with some new music. First of all, a band that I am like in the last like 48 hours really getting into, which is the 1975. So basically Julia started getting into them in the last couple weeks. Since their newest album came out, she's been listening to it like nonstop, but she's really been watching all these interviews of the lead singer Matt Healy, and she kept telling me about all this stuff, and I was like, okay. And then like in the last like 48 hours, like literally the last 2 days, I've just been listening to more and more of their music, and it's such a great record. Everything about, and it's not even like a good beat or a good like overall, like it's a story. The whole thing is like a story. And what is so brilliant about Matt, because he writes all the lyrics, is he wrote this story on the first album and then answers questions or changes the story in the second one. He will refer to other songs, like the lyrics of the new song refer to old lyrics that have now changed because something has changed in his life, or a relationship changed, or this happened and it affected this new story. And I think it's so brilliant, and his lyrics are, I mean, unbelievable. I haven't seen lyrics like that in a really, really long time that have like really been thought-provoking and just good, like just really good. So that is a huge, huge record that I have been listening to very recently. But also, before that, I'm in love with the new Macklemore album, This Unruly Mess I've Made. It's fantastic. This entire record from start to finish is insane, and again, the message that he's telling, I just think is very real and relevant, especially to what's going on right now in the world. But I just think it's refreshing to hear someone talk about what he's talking about. And specifically a song called Kevin is featuring an artist that I want to now segue into, who is another artist I've been loving, which is Leon Bridges. He's in that song on the Macklemore album, but his whole album is incredible. It is called Coming Home. If you guys like blues or soul or kind of like a New Orleans like sound, like jazzy, You will love this. I believe this is his first album, his first like feature album. It's called Coming Home. Insane. Those 3 albums have been like very, very replayed in my playlists. And of course, if you guys want to check out, I do have a Spotify, it's public, and I have a playlist called 100 and More Songs to Save Your Life. I'm continuing to add songs. You will be seeing some new songs that I love from those 3 artists on there, and this video is officially 30 minutes long. I can't. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Do you like me when I'm like that?